Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. Don't waste your time with explanations. People only hear what they want to hear. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Not knowing you can't do something is sometimes all it takes to do it. I only want to write, and there's no college for that, except life. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. The nail that sticks out farthest gets hammered the hardest. Create your own miracles. Do what you think you cannot do. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. Life changes very quickly, in a very positive way if you let it. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Don't flail against the world, use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Begin by seizing something which your opponent holds dear. Then he will be amenable to your will. If you have the guts to be yourself, other people will pay your price. It was always the becoming he dreamed of, never the being. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. The fruit of empty hopes is more bitter than the saddest truth. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. Sing your life. Any fool can think of words that rhyme. Life is pain. Anyone who says otherwise is selling something. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Don't be afraid to say I don't know, and seek knowledge from others. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling the truth. I know it isn't fashionable. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Cherish that which is in you, and shut out that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. Study the past if you want to define the future. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. No one dies of fatal truths nowadays. There are too many antidotes. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. No persons are more frequently wrong than those who will not admit they are wrong. Never get bitter. Life is a medley of good and bad ingredients. When inequality takes root, a garden of problems flourishes. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. Pretend to be weak, so your enemy may grow arrogant. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. Go into emptiness. Strike voids. Bypass what he defends. Hit him where he does not expect you. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Great knowledge is universal. Small knowledge is limited. Great words are inspiring. Small words are chatter. Keep your dreams. You never know when you might need them. The only limits for tomorrow are the doubts we have today. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of futility. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. Your story is remarkable, even if you don't know it yet. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. Your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. If you are untrustworthy, people will not trust you. Settle one difficulty and you keep 100 away. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. If I work hard enough, there will be things I can do tomorrow that I can't do today. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. Have enough courage to start and enough heart to finish. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Hats have power. Hats can change you into someone else. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. Hard work is only a prison sentence when you lack motivation. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. When you are ignorant of the enemy, but know yourself, your chances of winning or losing are equal. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. We are good to others only because we think that that is or will be good for us. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Now I know what success is. living your truth, sharing it. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. If you're treated like a puppet, find a new ball of string. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. You never fail until you stop trying.